Hey, what's up? It's Emily from Make Tech Work for You. Today, I've got a spreadsheet tip for you. Now, I know that ChatGPT and AI bots, it's the hottest, coolest thing to be talking about, but our computers can be a little bit more human and personable without all that machine learning, because we humans use them and we create them and make them so we can make them more human without any of that future stuff. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. This is something I really love to do. You know, when we have a table like this, a lot of folks use pivot tables. I don't really like to use pivot tables. I like formulas. So we see tables like this all the time, and often we will see a total at the bottom, and the total is usually what? This little formula, sum. Sum everything above here. That makes a ton of sense. But what if that sum isn't fully representing the data that's actually happening? And that's why I have this little note here. Check me, please. Like, maybe it could be more nicer, more clever. This is the computer talking back to me, though, without any AI, without machine learning. Just actually a pretty simple formula saying if this sum doesn't match the total of this, of all number of grants that we have on the other side in the data that these formulas are pulling from, then write a little note. Don't just give the answer, write a little note. So here you can see these totals are coming in per year. They actually have just a little bit more of a criteria on them. They're saying, I want to see how many grants are actually approved in this grant status, how many are approved, and in this location, in which location, in this one that we have selected. So I have my formula here saying, in the data, go ahead and actually do this formula regardless of year. Count up all of the grants that we have approved for Atlanta in our raw data and tell me the total. And if that total doesn't match the sum of all these years, then check me, please. And this actually came up, and the person I made this spreadsheet for reached out and said, what is this? So obviously I could write in a little bit more, check me please, because the data from your raw data tab doesn't seem to add up to the same amount as the sum of the above values. How about that? Or maybe something about this is counting up all for these years, but what if we have some other thing going on? Check it, please. And that's actually what's happening. What's happening is that we got a row of 2023 data. We got a grant in 2023, and it's not appearing here in this total because we don't have a 2023 row. So the computer said, check me, please. Not just that, I mean, I have all of this is based on choosing the grant status and the locations. Well, what if you thought to yourself, okay, well, maybe I just want to see the total of all approved without the location. I should be able to do that, right? Nope. I get a little note from my computer. Please use the filters. So in this, I have some somewhat hidden grayed out formulas happening saying, as long as a filter is used, put a 1 here. And if it's not, put a 0 here. So when we don't have a filter in use, then we need to have a flag that says, excuse me, these formulas only work if you use the filters, so please use them. And we have a different place up above in this dashboard where we can see all total grants across years and across locations. So these are just little touches, just extra little formula touches where a human person has said, you know, it would be nice if this spreadsheet that I as a human have created could talk a little bit to the person using it, even when I'm, as the human, not there. I want it to talk to them like a human would. Because if I was sitting over someone's shoulder and I saw them try to do this, I would say, oh, by the way, these formulas you actually need to use the filters for. Or, oh, you know what, I just want to note for you, it's the year 2023 and we don't have that row, you know, showing that data right now. So this is a really simple way to do it without any AI, chat, GPT, nothing, we don't need any of that. So if you want to add in a little bit of the human touch into your spreadsheet, this is one way to do it.